It's been a long time since we've had a box this big that doesn't have an RC plane in it.
A long time.
Because this could have a couple RC planes in it, but to our ground vehicle fans, no worries. Nothing in here should be flying unless it's off of Bash Mountain. This is Abby's new Axial SCX6.
This box is massive, you guys.
It is huge. This is a 6th scale axial crawler or ground vehicle. We're going to do an unboxing. We know very little about this because this just came out. Now we've had our hands on this box for a little while, but we're cutting into it now with you guys because today's the day that we're allowed to release content on this, but no information has been given to us as of time of filming.
Other than the name and the information on the outside of the box.
Basically what is on the box, which is exactly what it says while she's opening this. SCX6 Jeep Wrangler Unlimited Rubicon.
Ooh, I saw a sneak peek of it.
You guys know the name by now just because of the title and some Horizon info that's been out there since this morning. But here we go. It looks good. It comes in green or silver, and I cannot believe this is a 6th scale crawler. This is gonna maybe be the first crawler to ever make it up Bash Mountain.
Yeah.
Possibly.
So when we were told they were sending this, they said an SCX6, and I was like, oh, okay, just a 6-wheel drive axial.
Yep, that's what I thought too.
Sounds cool. No, they failed to mention 6th scale.
When the box showed up, we were like,
holy
are there
moly.
2? We thought, are there 2 in there?
Yeah.
And then no, it's 1. It's gonna take both of us.
To flip this upside down.
This is our biggest crawler. You're exactly right. Serious boxage here.
It's so heavy.
There it is. Oh, wow. Now Amelia has a super fun box to play with. That's cool. She can make a fort out of that.
Oh my gosh, watch out, buddy.
Wow. Okay, now I'm winded, right?
Oh, they still can't see it. Hopefully that'll work.
And there we go, you guys.
Here's the gray or silver.
I think they're going with silver. So actually that's pretty cool that this side of the box shows the silver, which you can check this out on the website linked in the description box below. If you want to learn more of the tech specs about this, we'll have it linked in the description box. Know that if you use that link, you're helping to support our channel and our family. Look at that, there's the green. And that's what we have, is the green. At least the box is marked as such, and I really like that green a lot. Now, ground vehicles tend to be yours.
Yes.
This is a
I'm still here.
touchy subject here because I'm drooling pretty heavy on it. That's yours. Okay. That's all I needed to hear.
Because it's mine. Not that these are Wranglers, but this. Did you see it? This. And this. Plus Amelia's ride-on I picked out is
which
also...
you guys haven't seen yet.
It's also a Jeep Wrangler.
And it's green.
Green.
All right, so have you cut that side open?
I did.
Okay, let's get this out of here. This is an unboxing. This is our first impressions, just kind of like initial impressions of this. Guys, we've had probably hundreds of crawlers on the channel through the years. And, you know, this is the biggest crawler we've ever had, by far.
Can you see that picture? That's lights, tail lights and headlights.
I can see it. I don't know if they can.
And they're included.
Pretty cool.
Hopefully pre-installed.
Oh, they should be. Oh, okay. The packaging on this is insane, guys. Came shipped to our door really nicely. Big foam block.
Oh my gosh, that just made me so staticky. I'm not even in this video. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
Massive. Wow. Oh my god, I didn't. Oh.
Wow.
Wow.
Seeing it out of the box, this is insane, you guys. Wow. Whoa. Axial. Wow.
Axial knows what's up. Sorry.
Well, this is crazy. This is crazy. Crazy.
Wow. This is, the size of this is insane. Like,
this is crazy.
This is
I'm
6
speechless.
scale.
Here, let's pull the rest out of here. Is there, I'm sure, a controller?
Let me just
get inside the box there, Abby. Literally, it's so big. Abby's crawling inside the box just to get the controller out.
Oh, my hair will be staticky for days now.
I can't believe this. There's a whole house for $1 million now with the 2 boxes.
We should do that. Make her a fort.
Oh, thank goodness this has the extended thumb steering.
Nice.
So people can drive this one-handed
My
while
thumb can.
recording their videos and stuff. Ooh! Oh, I wonder if that works. Is that functional?
Working.
The windshield wipers. You're doing things without showing people, but
I
this
know,
is so
but
crazy.
I'm gonna adjust the camera. There we go. We should have done this from the start.
Well, this is good. This is good. I'm just looking, as Abby was kind of rearranging the set there, the tires feel nice and soft and squishy. The foam in there feels really good. They're not too soft though. They actually have a little bit of bounce back to them. Maybe because of the size and the weight of the vehicle. I'm looking down in the windows. I know you guys can't see it this second, but there's a driver in there and he's pretty detailed. I love his like safari hat that he's wearing. This is just wild.
You got bench seating in the back. Crazy support.
There's a roll bar back there.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love that it's see-through and they
blocked it off. So this is really cool because a lot of times what Axial has, like the new Jeep.
The Bronco.
The Bronco, that's right. It's either I said Jeep. Super open like this, and you can literally see all the plastics like inside. Or what they'll tend to do is have it blacked out, closed off. So you really can't see the electronics that are exposed inside. And occasionally they'll have clear see-through windows, but you can see the electronics inside. And I've never really loved that look. So for them to have clear see-through windows on here and have it detailed inside, but you can't see the electronics underneath, I think that's really cool.
So I love that the body clips are hidden, no little things poking up. So how do you get the top off?
I see body clips right here, and I assume one on this side by the bumper, and then I hope it hinges back. That would be nice. Let's see. It's either going to be 2 in the front and none in the back, or...
Oh, did you see that?
Let's see. Hang on.
The system of how the body goes in there.
There's body clips on the back. We got to pull these by the back bumper. Here's one. You got it? 4 body clips, 2 in front, 2 in back. You ready?
It's going to come off all the way. So there's
watch the lights.
Oh.
Never want to yank it for the lights' sake.
So there's like a groove here on the side that the body just fits right on in. It's really
it's going to keep all the dust in. Oh my gosh, that motor. Oh.
Talk about a soup can.
Wow, I've never seen such a big crawler motor.
So the lights are
brushless.
The lights are really well organized in here. They have it all like zip tied. So
it's not just
really clean.
Taped off. They did a really good job with it. There's some circuitry on each light, which leads me to believe they may blink or something like turn signals. We will see. That's just an assumption. You do have to unplug the lights when the top comes off. Be prepared for that. And one thing that I found interesting while Abby was looking at those body clips is the front headlights. At first glance, before seeing the wires underneath, I assumed that those were just sticker headlights. And at first glance, it was like, oh no, not good. But what they've done is they've made it part of the body. It's not a bucket light add-on or anything. This is actually legitimately part of the body. And they've installed these lights to go in behind. There is like a bucket part of the lights back here under the body. Look at this, Abby. So it's going to block out all the light seeping out of the back.
That's cool.
And then the light goes into a bucket, but then it is snug up against the actual part of the body. There's a sticker on there to add some detail through the lights. I'm finding this level of detail really like enjoyable. You know, I mean, I'm really happy they didn't just make it big and cheap and blocky and ugly. They've added some crazy detail with the lights. So bravo Axial on that system. I'm really impressed. And then this isn't flexing or anything. It's not like a giant flexy body. It's got that roll cage in there, tons of support, and it really feels tough. Hold on to that. Like, it doesn't feel like a big, cheap, flexible body.
And it has all these extra add-ons here, and they're like really secure. Like the handles, those are not going anywhere. The windshield wipers are really cool. Just high quality.
That's what I'm thinking too. That's what I'm thinking too. I'm ready to look under the hood, so to speak, and from what I can see, I am impressed. Oh, look at the engine. So they have this engine with the air intake here, and then the wires to the actual motor are coming in from the back of the engine, and that just looks really cool the way they have that run. It makes it look like hoses for, like, I don't know, just your spark plugs or something, because when you really look at it at a quick glance, it looks like there's 6 there, so that's pretty cool. Good eye there, Abby. We're seeing an IC5 connector on there.
Yep.
So we're gonna have to run bigger batteries, and there's 2 spots.
Plus,
so,
it'll have telemetry back to your radio.
That's really interesting. I would at first think, because when you see in a vehicle, like these ARMA super fast things and stuff, when you see 2 battery trays, a lot of times you're gonna see running in series.
Right.
So you can really power up that vehicle. Like if you have 2 3S batteries, you want to run 6S, you put 2 batteries in there and you run it series. But that's not the case on this crawler. This is actually a 2 to 3S vehicle, which I think is kind of crazy to run this on 2S. You know, I mean, we're running this on 2S, the 10th scale vehicle. So I'm wondering how that's going to work. But we have 3S batteries, 5,000 milliamp with an IC5 connector on there. The interesting thing here is they have 3 different battery trays, not just 2. You've got the 2 on the side and 1 in the back.
Wow.
So you can run a shorty pack or a regular pack, which is nice. And these battery trays, from what I can tell, are adjustable. So you just loosen 2 screws, then you can lengthen those trays to hold a longer battery. Now, you could, if you wanted to, run these in parallel. So you'd have to pick up your own converters and run these packs in parallel, right? So let's say you had, let's just go with 3S, because I'm thinking this is probably going to run better on 3S.
Parallel means bigger milliampage.
Longer
doubles
runtime.
Your milliampage based on the batteries.
That's
but series means speed.
So series speed is going to give you more voltage, but we're not doing that on this vehicle. If you set up your little...
don't run in series.
Don't run it in series. But let's say you wanted a super long runtime. You could get like a 5,000 milliamp here, 5,000 milliamp there, and 5,000 milliamp there. You could have 15,000 milliamps to really extend your runtime if you ran your batteries properly in parallel, which I think is really cool. But I think for your average driver, the reason we're seeing these extra trays, I am guessing, is depending on where you're driving and how you're driving and where you want that balance of your batteries. So that's cool to have the different options. I mean, and also think of the extra space they had under here. They were probably thinking, we have a lot of space. What could we do with this? That's my guess.
Okay, so speaking of space, I see a second servo here, Nate, because the other one I saw already is in the front, mounted kind of underneath, so there's another servo.
You know what? I'll be honest. I really at first thought that was a dig servo, just because we've seen dig servos on recent axial crawlers. We've seen 2 actually, and they're awesome. So I really honestly thought that's a dig servo, but this is actually a 2-speed transmission servo.
Nice.
You've got high and low gear ratios, which is really cool. I mean, you know, I think you'll benefit more by having a high and low speed. Yes, I have been reading the instructions a little bit. I'm like,
wait, you mean we don't know everything
crazy.
there ever was?
No, of course not. I actually had to look in here to see, could this run on 4S or maybe even 6S?
Notice the cut after I asked about the battery trays.
I said, Abby, I think for the first time ever, I've got to look at this. But I would never have made the assumption, you guys, ever, being a brushless motor and the size of vehicle that it is.
We don't have anything like this ever. This is brand new to us.
I was ready to jump in front of the camera and just assume this is 4S because of the 2 battery trays. This is all new. If I was just not reading this in front of me, I would never have guessed this is 2 or 3S. Seems very realistic for this, but I was seriously thinking it's probably 4S just because the multiple battery tray setup at first glance. So that's why these first impression videos are fun, because even people that have their hands on these RCs literally daily, and tons of them.
Isn't that us?
That's us, yeah, that's us. Are surprised by this kind of stuff.
But we do it all, you guys.
Yeah.
We don't just do one genre.
So if you're a truck guy and you're here and you're not familiar with our channel, I'm literally out there flying 120 mile an hour jets.
So am I.
And you did too. And then we're jumping in front of the camera and doing these crawlers because we love them. That's our channel. This summer has been a super fun airplane summer. I mean, we've done tons of planes and jets.
But as winter comes, we gear toward the trucks. Although, don't worry, plane people.
Oh, yeah.
We'll still be flying.
I'll still fly. I will still fly.
We freeze in the winter.
This is so impressive to me. And let's put the body back on there because I've been looking at this like this for a while.
I cannot wait to power it on and look at the lights. You might have to help me line this up.
I can't wait to power it on and see Amelia's reaction. Literally the body sits in these grooves all the way around.
It's so sleek.
So what we're going to do is definitely run this. Probably the next video you see on our channel will be it running, hopefully tomorrow, you know, Lord willing. And this is just, the point of this video is to say, look what exists. This is amazing. This is our first impressions because it deserves a first impressions video like this, an unboxing. And we're absolutely going to run it. We're going to take it to Bash Mountain. We're going to try to take it up the trail side. We've got some cool ruts we like to take the small vehicles through. I feel like this is too big for those. The little hood clips here, I just wanted to point those out. They look really good. I think if I have to pick out one thing I'm a little disappointed in. I want to say one negative thing too. Just a little. Yeah. Is that the hinges for the doors, they're stickers. They're just stickers, and like you have all these cool plastic details. I would have loved if those were like real. And like on this Ford Bronco, you guys made the doors open. That's right. So like, oh, it would have just been so neat if you actually at least had plastic fake hinges without the doors opening. Functioning. But man, if you could have made the doors open. The hood has those too. So and the clips on the hood look like they should they look real. They look like they should pop open and the hood should come up. Right. So at very first glance, I was thinking the same thing too. I kind of wish you guys would have made it cohesive. So made everything more detailed and not reverted back to stickers on some of the parts. But then it would have looked even cooler if it would have been functional. Interestingly enough, my one thing is very similar, and I think that's because of our daughter. So we have a almost 3-year-old daughter. And she has Barbies and dolls and, you know, all that stuff. This is the perfect size vehicle to put the Barbies in. You can't get to it. Daggone it if that door would open and we could just put Anna and Elsa driving in here. I'm really excited to see how this line of vehicles performs. So make sure you hit the subscribe button so you can see this running. And then I'm going to be really interested to see how many of you guys actually want something like this, because I don't know, this is really cool. Oh, please. It's huge. If you made it this far in the video, tell us in the comments, do you even want something like this? Right. Let us know in our comments. Yeah. Okay. Boom! Well, you got the Jeep too, but yeah. Hold on, we have to make this even cooler. Well, this isn't necessarily... Yeah, okay. That's cool. That is cool. It's just, now if I could get Amelia's ride on in this shot... That would be cool. That would be awesome. All right. And then we have a new toy too, guys. If this doesn't make you happy, I don't know what would. It's pretty sweet. Well, hold on. What if we do like that? Oh yeah, there you go. That's even better. You can't even see me back here. Oh, that's cool. I just want to leave it like that. I think we need to go outside and put these on Amelia's ride-on. And then the ride-on needs to go on our... Oh yeah, we don't have one though. Oh, but that's not a Jeep though. But it's a thing. It's a thing. That's fun. But it's not a Jeep. No. We'll talk about it. We'll talk about that in another video. All right, you guys. What do you think? Out down here. Let us know in the comments below. Please leave a like, especially if you made it this far in the video, just to let YouTube know you enjoy family-friendly content that is RC related. I say a massive thank you to the big guy upstairs for allowing us to get in front of the camera and share these moments with you guys. We're very, very lucky. Now, we've worked hard to get where we are, but we're very lucky too, and I just want to recognize that and say thank you to everybody watching. It's gotten us to where we are now, and we couldn't have done that without our Patreon support, so thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts. We'll have another cool crawling video popping up right about now. Thanks for watching. We'll see you there. Bye!